Hey guys, this is Krogan Spy here today with another, not Minecraft video actually. This is a game called StarMade. It looks much like Minecraft, however it's a very different game because instead of being a person stuck in the overworld or in the nether, running from creepers, in this you make spaceships and raid pirates, mine asteroids and space stations, and kill each other. And this is my cousin, Zinda. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And so today we're just gonna be showing you some basics, and we're just gonna screw around. Okay. So first you have very little money. So basically, to press. This is sort of like a tutorial / playing. So by pressing X, you create a new ship. You can type in whatever you want, and I'm gonna say the Mastodon. How about that? Or there you go. And you start off with ship core. You enter by pressing R, and you enter build mode, or by pressing space, you go into flight mode, where you actually fly your ship. Build mode, you can see this arrow which points in the direction of the ship. So if I were to place a thruster, the thrust comes out this way and pushes you that way. And basically what by pressing B, you can go into the shop, and there's all these sections, and I'm just gonna buy a salvage computer and as many salvage cannons as I can. Connor, did you just buy all the salvage cannons? Oh my god, I hate you.
Oh my god, they're all out.
Wait, did they start off with any?
I don't think so. We could just, hold on. Let me check the navigation, see if any. I believe this is the only shop that's one mile.
This shop happens to have no salvage beams, which is very important to starting off. So we're gonna go to the station which has glass. Glass is very expensive, and your first priority is always to get some glass. So Connor, if you would like to follow me. Yeah, so since we don't have salvage cannons, we're just gonna fly there and have to get out of the ship ourselves. But with salvage computer, usually you can just increase the power of it by connecting it to other salvage cannons, and by doing that what the heck is that? Is that an asteroid? Oh, an asteroid formed. Never mind.
Alright, pretty cool.
Basically, usually you can just go in and it automatically it mines for you, sorta.
The worst part of this thing is actually like braking without the thrusters on it. It's ridiculous.
I know. Okay, there you go. So I hopped out. I'm gonna get. Oh yeah, by pressing R and going into your ship and pressing C, you line it like straight, so it's easier to build. So I'll you might be used to, if you're used to playing Minecraft, right is to right. Usually right clicking is to delete, to add blocks, but instead in this game it's to delete. So I'm clicking right by pressing L with something it adds.
Rolls.
Yeah, so it's like changed. You click some of that stuff. I'm gonna go collect some lights. So Connor, what do you have in mind? I'm gonna probably make a ship really quickly first, and then no wait, no.
What's with all these debugs in other sectors? Some
AI probably. I don't know.
Well, if you know, if we can go to
but it's not causing. Yeah, we can go there anyways.
Some intense AI battles.
We can always anger the fleet. So right now I'm just getting some.
About the fact that you can never shoot at the space.
Oh yeah. When we get back to the space station, the space store that we started off, I'm gonna show you something if you shoot them. You have like 3 warnings. You have 3 warnings before they send the fleet, a giant fleet, after you, in which they destroy you. It is possible to defeat the fleet. I have done it before with the help of Connor, who's Zinda, and yeah, but it is quite difficult if you're on your own, unless you have a ton of ships and stuff. But however, by doing this really quickly, you can basically, we're in sandbox mode. That means it's not like creative mode in Minecraft where you have unlimited blocks. You still have to go get money. However, there's no missions and stuff. And basically, once you get all like 1,000 of this glass, is usually much faster. Right now, we only have roughly 300. How much do you have?
350 around there.
Okay, so we both have roughly 600, and that is not enough, but you get millions of bucks off the space. I don't know what the currency is. You get tons of money off this glass.
We'll just call it credits for now.
Credits? Okay. So basically,
they're called credits.
Yeah, credits. Basically, you can get millions of credits off just like 1,000 of these glass blocks because, well, I'm not sure why, but glass is obviously very expensive. The only downside to this is that the shops do not stock itself. Because, so once you buy everything, you either have to cheat and restock it, which you should not, because I do not like cheaters. Connor. But
whoa, hey.
there's an infinite amount of what do you call it? Space stations out there, so you can keep buying stuff, but you just have to keep going. So, should we speed this up? Because, like, this is...
Oh my god, this is so tedious.
I know, this is so boring. Should we just speed this up? Or
yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sure, cut it out? Yeah, let's just cut it out. Okay, so me and Connor will continue to get more glass until we get enough money, and we will be back once we are done. Be right back. Hey guys, me and Connor are back, and we have just raided an entire space station, and this is what I've got. 1,500 red hole, 16,000 black hole, and 35,000 gray hole, meaning we can make a huge cruiser. We also have roughly 1,800 glass. I'm gonna keep about 100 because actually I'm gonna keep about 200, and I'm gonna sell the rest. You can see how much. Sell 1.5. There you go. And you can see, look how much money we have. We are rich. We have 2 million credits. And we can use those credits to make a cruiser and screw around now, because we are set money-wise. So what I'm going to do is, Connor, you should sell your stuff too. What I'm going to do is, so I'm going to explain all the main items. The holes are just different colored holes. There's gray, white, purple, black, red, green, brown, all that stuff. Docking is when you can dock two ships, such as when you're docking a ship to a space station, excuse me, and docking a turret. I will be talking about docking turrets later. Lights, pretty self-explanatory, lights. And then we move to the gravity unit. Basically, you place it down on your ship, and now you are centered to that gravity instead of floating through space. The build block allows you to place blocks to remove and build like a space station, not a ship. Storage, basically storage. Plex door means just the door. This is a power generator. It creates power. This is a faction module, which allows you to make ships, space stations, planets, and asteroids. This is a power tank, what it says. This is just decoration, a light, faction permissions. Then we get to the ship bits. The ship core is the core of your ship. If that gets destroyed, your ship overheats and explodes. This is the weapons computer. It controls anti-matter cannons, which are basically lasers. Salvage cannon computer controls salvage cannons, which is used to salvage blocks. The Astro Technician computer is used to control the Astro Techno beam, which is used to repair the ship. There are three types of missile systems: the D-1000, the SDKB, and the SDBB. The D-1000 is a shoot straight missile. The SDKB is a heat-seeking missile, and the best one, I believe, is the SDBB, which is a lock. The reason why I don't use the D-1000 is, well, it's fire straight, only used for stationary targets. This one is a heat-seeking missile. It's okay, however, if your friend, like say I was shooting at a guy and then Connor comes right in front of him, the missile would lock onto him, meaning it would kill Connor, unless he had shields, which I'll be talking on a bit. Then there are the SDBBs, which are by far the best, because you can lock him on to uncloaked and unjammed targets, meaning that you can choose what your targets are. This is an explosive, but which you can use for multiple things, such as suicide bombing, which I have done before. It is quite entertaining. The cloaker is used to make you invisible, like a cloak. Radar jammer is used to hide you from other pilots in the map, which is not in because I'm not flying. The thruster helps you move, and the shield disperser creates a shield around your ship, protecting you. That SD cockpit gives you another viewpoint other than your core, meaning you can put a cockpit somewhere else in your ship and keep your core safe. The Bobby AI module is basically the computer of turrets and other things, such as shops and navigation. I use those for my turrets, and I will probably be showing you how to make a turret later on. A power supply beam allows you to give your power to a ship that's, like, say, destroyed. This one, however, does the opposite. It takes the power away, meaning you can disrupt their shields, which is great. A pulse ampere basically just, it doesn't have a description, but however, it basically just stuns your ship, I believe. The factory input and the factory and manufacturing, I am not quite sure about that. I will probably learn about it, and I might explain more about it. Space station.
The factory thing just makes blocks, and
yeah,
you can actually.
The factory allows you to make stuff like mass produce it, like a space station. So the Plex lifter is basically an elevator inside space stations. The Plexon detonator is basically a spawn point where you can restore your spawn, and the shop module is basically another shop which you can sell your stuff. Terrain is basically just stuff you find on planets, which we will be visiting, such as over there is a planet. Yeah. So those are the items in the game, and yeah. So right now I am gonna start making either a fighter or a cruiser, like a big ship. Connor right now is making a fighter. He usually docks his fighter onto my ship because I often make the big cruiser. I will probably start making the big cruiser, and yeah. I'm probably just gonna go for a simple design. I'm probably gonna go for I'm gonna probably buy. I'm just gonna make a simple missile and whatchamacallit, a missile and shielded spaceship. Basically, I will take. I'll get 50, 100. Might as well just 100. A cockpit. I'll take 1. And what else? What else do I have? Oh yeah, the cannons. I'll get 4 for 4 individual missile launchers, and I'll get 125. That's a good measure. And yeah, I will start working on that. So basically we're in build mode, and it's going in that direction. I'll get, yeah, in build mode. I'm gonna start off with just a simple, oh whoops, no, you're not. Make a simple fighter. So I will start off with maybe this. Wait, whoops. I'll start off with a simple core room. This is not for design. Usually I spend like, how long? Half an hour to an hour building a cruiser, a big cruiser.
It takes a little.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, actually around that.
Yeah, so it's gonna take a while usually, but I'm just making a simple ship. I'm gonna make it like a cube. Or I can make it like the Enterprise. core in the middle. Very middle of the ship. You can put the core anywhere and then put like your cockpit where you want to actually see from. I'll put... Oh, I need doors. That's what I needed. Get 2 doors. Move the yellow hole aside. I'm not going to be using that anytime. Place. Oh, when you're not in build mode, you can if you want to board a ship and if there's gravity inside, you can press R on this door and it would let you in. This is actually a really tiny ship. I should probably have extended the side. Oh, you're healing me. Yeah, that's the techno beam. It like heals. Yeah, I'm gonna actually expand this. What was that?
Didn't say nothing. Right, let's see if my closer comes up. I love that.
Oh wait, that I think that's big enough.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait.
What's that? What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the cat?
Oh,
Oh, no, what was that?
nothing. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Just the height. Oh, also, if you hold left control when you're building, you can make the, you can make, like, lines and stuff. So you can make work faster. And I can do that instead of having to spend this whole entire time doing it. Probably should have. Probably should have done that earlier. Oh, oops. I'll just do this with the rest of the hand. You can press E to go up and Q to go down, as you can see. You can probably skip ahead. This is just gonna take some time. There you go. And we have our cube. Basically, I'm gonna put my, so this is just the most basic design there is. I'll put some light down here, some light up here, some light right here, some light right here. That should give us just enough light to work, and, oh, that's a bit loud. There, a door. This is your basic and crappy ship. I'm gonna have very little power and stuff. Whoops. So, I need an engine. So by pressing C, you can connect stuff to it, which is very important. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. The ship's just not gonna work. So I'm just gonna build like a little column in the corner of power. This should give us way enough, just plenty of power for such a tiny ship. Yeah, I think it's a bit too much, because we need space for our shield, but that's alright. Okay, so now that I'm done with this power, I'm gonna make, get the shields, and place them wherever I want, because it doesn't matter where you place them. I'll just put them in the corners. I'm gonna make this as efficient. Seriously, Connor? Oh, whoops, I can't see. I should get my cockpit and put it outside right now. SD cockpit. is the front. Stop it! Stop pushing me! Oh yeah, by pressing the space on the arrow keys, you can switch between cockpits.
Hey, I'm trying to push you back for this thing.
Push me. Yeah. Thank you. Closer.
It's like a swing set.
Closer. Closer. Closer! Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Good.
I'm not pushing you anymore.
So help me! I'm floating away! I went past the space station. I can't get it now. Ah, screw it, I'll just build. Basically, that's your cockpit, so now I can see from outside. Instead of from the inside. So I have my shields. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was lining it up. So I'm gonna try to make this as compact as possible. What was I doing? Oh yeah. But you also have enough room for your computers and stuff. So this is very, very tight. I'm having trouble moving around. Okay, I think that's good enough for shield wise. Okay, now I'm gonna put not my salvage computer, but my 4 main missile computers. I'll put them in each of these corners. First I'll hook them up with this. Delete. Put a double up here. Okay, so each of them has their own computer. I got 4 because now I can individually assign each and every, well, I have to give them guns first, but I can fire, instead of one computer firing 4 sets of missiles at once, I want to be able to fire them at 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 4 immediately, because if I want to get rid of somebody's shields, I'll have constant fire on them, meaning their shields do not recharge, which is helpful. And so I think I have enough power. I will give myself a couple power tanks. This is probably gonna make no difference, but might as well have it. There you go. So this ship is, yeah, build block. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the thrusters on. I am gonna add them. I'm gonna make big thrusters so that is quick to get around, because I do not like being slow. However, I am a big ship, so I am probably very unmaneuverable. So even though I'm gonna go fast, I cannot maneuver my ship. That is why I like the lock-on missiles, because even though you don't have to turn like the lasers have to, this one, in these kinds of missiles, you don't. Mini thrusters. Okay, we're good. Now I'm gonna start. What's going? Okay. Now I'm gonna start hooking up the individual computers with their cannons. So it doesn't really matter which order you do in. So take this one. This one will have the. So you have to individually hook up every single one. So I'm gonna put, yeah, I'll do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway in the middle. 7, both. Okay. Should probably have centered that, but yeah, actually I'll do that now. Okay, there you go. That helps us. 7, and I will just start building. Oh yeah. If I did this, I would get 1 missile. Connor. However, if I was able to stop much quicker because I had thrusters. However, if I did this and I did not connect any of them, I would launch 4 weak missiles. It's better to have 1 very strong missile than 4 weak ones. So you want to make basically 1 center point. That's what I do so I know where the missile is going to come from, or any laser or anything. So I always just stick one just a bit farther than the others. Okay, So this is a very, very basic missile ship. And, oh shoot. Whoops, I forgot about the whole entire system about computers and stuff. Basically, I'm gonna go into this 1 second. Totally forgot about it. I'll just delete all this, all this, all this, all this, all this, all this, all this. Okay. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I will go on to the next computer and start making their cannons. I am actually going to do this. Whoops. By 3. And then that. There you go. Now I'm going to hook up this cannon. And repeat. And what? Lastly, the last cannon. There we go. Now we have 4 individual cannon systems that are that can be fired on their own. So I think we have everything, and let's go test this out. Okay, I've entered. Whoops. I've entered my ship. And now I'm in flight mode. As you can see, I have the 4 cannons. However, if I press T, I get my weapon systems. I have 4 individual cannons. I'll assign them 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see on my hotbar bar, I have 1 cannon, 2, 3, 4. Meaning in this circle that's lining up means I'm locking on. That is Connor's ship that's not moving. Whose ship is this? Is that you, Connor? Yep, that's you. Okay. So basically that is Connor, and you can lock on to most things, almost anything I believe. And so yeah, I'm gonna Connor, do you have shield systems?
Yes.
You do?
Not very good.
Not very good? Okay. I want to show you how the shields work. Shoot me. Okay, you see those red lines? Oh, you're actually damaging me. Whoops. I have very weak shields. Yeah, can you repair me? Basically, so there I had, you see this, if I could show you, if I had a cursor. This bar is my health. That bar is the shields on my ship. This is the power bar. I will show you, if I am moving around, you can see the power, and if I fire a missile at this asteroid, let me just lock on. The only downside to this kind of missile system is you have to actually lock on, which can take some time, but it is much better. So 1 is the bottom right,